got a video here of I would like to call him a militant simp. And I want you to hear exactly what he wants you brothers to do for these modern women and they cheering. Let's review it.
Any man who speaks that they cannot date a woman with kids, he has a mental problem.
What?
Wow. So fellas, if you don't have a child and you don't want to date a woman with children because you want to start your own family, this militant simp says that you got a mental problem. This video starting off good already, isn't it? Let's continue. And notice look all that gray in his beard. I can't stand an old fool. I can't stand an old fool. A young one I got a little bit of patience with, but an old one I don't.
We are in a different society where women pretty much gonna have children or a child.
And they can prevent those children or child. Why is it another man's responsibility to take care of the responsibility of those men that made those children? Black men today are saying, no, I am taking responsibility for the children that I make. I'm not taking care of responsibility of some dusty dude she laid up with because she thought he looks good and she knew he wasn't no good and dusty from the beginning. Because they know this. It's not like they could convince these women that they so hardworking guys and they're the greatest thing ever. These women know what these guys are on. They still lay down and give their womb to these men. They give their womb to Pookie and Ray Ray. They know Pookie and Ray Ray and what he got going on. It's no surprise. He's not hiding what he's doing. And then you telling black men who are good, decent men who aren't not out there committing crimes or doing all of that they got to take on the children of those men and absolving the responsibility of those men. This is why a lot of men are getting out of here. That's why. Because in this messed up mindset in the black community, that the men that's making all the kids don't have to do nothing for those kids, but just make them. But it's the rest of the men's responsibility to get with those women, take them on and raise them. Hell no. That's why men getting the hell on out of here. And I don't blame them.
And if a man say, I can't deal with you because you got kids, but then again, he's want to put a baby into a woman, something that's wrong.
So, according to this simp here, because you don't want to take care of all these other men's children, and because you say, no, I want my own family. I want to start from scratch with my own. He's still saying something's wrong with you. And listen, that type of mindset comes from, unfortunately, certain women in our community raising boys, telling little boys that a real man to take care of children that's not his. Who in the hell told you you got even definitions on what a real man is? Only men can define what a real man is. Because obviously your definition has screwed up a lot of young brothers and even screwed up this man right here. Screwed this man up.
You see, it's not that he can't date a woman with kids. He don't know how to be a father. He don't know what it takes to be a real man to another woman's child and discipline and to teach that child. He don't understand.
Oh, boy. Wow. And he really serious, too. He going in, isn't he, brothers? He going in about how dare you sit up here and have respect for yourself. How dare you have respect for your own personal lineage? How dare you to say you don't want to be raising Pookie and Ray Ray's children? How you saying that you don't want to raise some dusty, broke dude's children that she once again laid down willingly with these men, knew who these men were. They didn't deceive her. But it's your job. See, this is why the Passport Bro movement is really pissing off the modern woman. Because, see, when you brothers are gone, see, who's she going to dump the children with? Because, see, she don't want to be with this militant simp. She really don't want to be with him. She want to be with you. She want to be with you good job having brothers. She want to be with you educated brothers after she went had her fun with Pookie and Ray Ray, and Pookie and Ray Ray left their deposits, you know what I'm saying? And now it's human life running around. And then you supposed to be coming around with your good job having educated self and taking care of those children and being told that you a real man, or being patted on the back that you a real man because you took care of Pookie and Ray Ray's and some dusty dude's child. What kind of consolation prize are these brothers winning in this community? And then at the same time, them women don't even respect you. They don't even honor you. Those kids eventually tell you, you ain't my daddy. You can't tell me nothing. Discipline them. Then the children, the mama say that, hey, that's my kids. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing that. This is why brothers are getting their passports and going wherever they're going. No other community says this to their men. They got single mothers in the white community. There's single mothers in the Hispanic community, the Asian community, the East Indian, the Arab, the Native American. They have all kind of single mothers in all groups. But not near one of their men or their women are demanding the decent men of their communities to take care of their Pookie and Ray Rays and their dusty dudes, children. They're not demanding that because they know better. But in this community, black men got to do everything for everybody. Black men are disrespected. Black men, they got to pick up everybody's trash. And yes, it's everybody else's trash. You made it. You fix it. Go find that dude over there that you made that baby with. Put him on child support. Get at him. Say something to him. That's the man you say something to.
Rules because he never had a goddamn child in the first place.
Now, toward the end, he talks about how these men don't know how to be fathers. They never had a child in the first place. Duh. Let them become fathers one day with a woman who don't have children, and then they get to experience that for themselves. Well, but this is that old militant simp that we have in our community. And what the militant simps don't understand, because some of you militant simps show up in the comment section, they don't like you. Look, notice, y'all don't get all these women that you're defending. They don't want you. They do not want you unless they could bring a gang of cheering to you. And you the new sucker of the year. And then they have you complaining about passport bros with them online. I'm like, wait a minute. You got this woman. You got the Queen Mother Earth that you wanted with all this cheering. You a real man, right? So what are you tripping on, brother? Take care of Pookie and Ray Ray's kids. Take care of all 7 of them. You're a real man. Go ahead. But the dudes that got common sense, I'll let you do that, but they moving on. They're not going to do that. Man, I would go insane on my son if he ever came to me telling me, yeah, Dad, I love her, but she got 3 kids. Man, I said, man, you ain't getting with her. I'll make your life a living hell. I said, before you do something like that. I'm old school. I'm like, I disown you. So you gonna talk to that female. I said, because that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. And watch the females. You would tell that to your son? Hell yeah. Because you know what? At one point in time in the black community, there were social consequences for doing stupid things. I don't want my son taking on no woman that they got 3, 4 cheering, and then none of them his. Then they got the nerve to say to the man they get with, well, I already had 2. I may have 1 more. Oh, so you can give Pookie and Ray Ray 2, but only you can only get 1 when you made 1 and 3. That's the nerve of what they'll tell you. Well, I'm only having I'll have 4, but I already had 2. Okay, so now this man got to miss out on 4 kids that maybe he wanted 2. But Pookie and Ray Ray got theirs. No, that's not right and that's not fair. But dudes like this, like I said, this is why our community is the way it is. No backbone. No, not a lot of men not standing up for nothing. Then these same women that sit up here and say that's a real man right there, they'll turn around right back around and say he's not building anything, he's not protecting them, he's not doing this, he's not doing that, because they have no respect for him. No respect. And that's fine. If he want to be disrespected, that's cool. But a lot of you brothers are finally realizing that you deserve respect like any other man on the planet Earth. But let me know what y'all think about this old fool, because he old fool. He is. It don't make no sense to be that doggone old and talking like this. You should be instructing them young boys on young men what's the right thing to do, which is to form their own families, have children, stay with their families. You know what I'm saying? Being married, building a legacy. That's what you should be telling the young men. Not go and pick up Pookie and Ray Ray's offspring.